So CAE and Edalex, we have a partnership.
Yes.
And we're super excited about that partnership. For us, being able to work with an organisation that's had such rich and robust experience in the area of performance-based assessment, 21st century skills, career readiness skills, it seems that we are very closely aligned. With Edalex, what we do is provide the personalised evidence that sits behind the micro-credential, and this comes directly from your assessments. Would you mind just talking a little bit about, from a CAE side of things, what that part of the puzzle brings to some of your clients, but also to CAE as an organisation?
Sure. So we're also super excited about this partnership, and very specifically, CAE used to have, we've always actually had these badges, electronic badges, but they were just badges. They just said accomplished, you're an accomplished critical thinker. And there was a little like blurb about a paragraph about what that meant. But the feedback that we received from institutions and students are like, well, what am I supposed to do with this? And sort of that's it. It was like a PDF that they could print, or they could put it on. The idea was that they were supposed to be putting it on their LinkedIn pages. And again, this is in the domestic US context for the most part. So they didn't really know what else to do with it. And it wasn't a verified badge, and it didn't have all of the backing of, explaining these skills. And so when CAE and Edalex started talking, we were very excited about this idea of having verified information and having detailed information. And we're really impressed with how you took our rubric and were able to get sample badges to us, micro-credentials to us, that really illustrated how this could be used for students. And so we have a client, it's a major client internationally, and they tested a bunch of students this past year, academic year, and we gave them their electronic badges. This is prior to our partnership with you, and they're like, well, this is it, what are we supposed to do with it? I guess we can issue these to the students, but then the students were like, what do they do with it? But now we've mentioned these Edalex badges, the Credentialate ones, and they're like, wow, this is really, really useful. And it can highlight and showcase their skills to potential employers. So we see this as a huge improvement upon a product that really didn't have much. This idea that behind the badges was originally developed to increase student motivation, because students, to be honest, like, they don't want to take tests. Like, no one's like psyched to take a test. So we thought
Not
that
really.
by having, right, yeah, we thought by having these badges, it would help increase student motivation, so they would want to do better. But now that we have something that is a verified, authentic badge like this, that really is able to showcase and highlight student skills, so that they bring this to employers. And again, like I mentioned earlier, these are not skills that are on a transcript, so they can differentiate themselves from every other student out there who has a high GPA. 3.7, I think, is the average GPA these days. And it's a way in which they can showcase, because we know that these are the skills that hiring managers and employers are looking for in the people who are recently graduated from university.